Guys, what's going on? It's Tony from Mag Monkeys here. Today I bring you the BLE, also known as the Black Leopard Eye by ICS. We're going to take it apart, clean it, and review it. So to take it apart, you're going to lock it back, make sure the mag's out, and then you're going to flip this little takedown lever like that over there, and it comes right apart. You got your lower receiver, you got your upper receiver. Take the upper receiver apart. Take the spring off, guide rod comes with it. I'm going to go ahead and pop that forward and back like so, and then you can slide out the inner barrel, and there you have it. I'm not going to take the blowback unit apart today. I don't really need to. I've only used the thing a couple of times. So let's go ahead and start talking about that a little bit. I actually really enjoyed this gun quite a bit. Right out of the box, it's extremely accurate. Hop up is pretty stiff, so it's not going to go anywhere on you, which I do like. I run 2/8 in almost all my pistols, and this one's no exception to that. Really do like this gun a lot. Very accurate. Used it at Airsoft Arena, and it was able to shoot the entire length of the field with it. Again, with a 2/8 properly adjusted. Hop up, of course, but very, very well made gun. The only gripe I have with this thing is the mags are kind of on the pricier side. You can get the mags for about $35 to $40 on eVic. With that being said, though, the gun itself is a little bit under $100, so it's just sitting underneath there. And the gun itself is very, very well made. Metal parts for the most part, what you would expect to find. The slide is metal, the outer barrel's metal, inner barrel's metal, obviously. Most of the magazine itself is actually metal, which is nice. I know some companies do use the polymer mags. Mag lips are still polymer though, and so is the base plate. And the guide, not the guide, the BB guide right up here, this piece is plastic. But other than that, everything else is metal on this gun. Lower frame is all polymer. Very well made though, like I said. I am very happy with the performance of this gun. It shoots great out of the box. You don't need to do anything to it. I haven't done anything as far as like bucking upgrades or barrel upgrades or anything like that. And the thing shoots like a laser. At least in an indoor environment. I have used it outdoors as well. I've been very happy with that performance actually as well. Range outdoors with a 2/8 properly adjusted hop-up unit, I would say is probably in the 180 to 200 feet range, so it's pretty good. I'll compare it to my favorite pistol that I own, which would be the HK45, at least my favorite out-of-the-box pistol. Range isn't quite as good as that, but it's pretty dang close, I must say. And for under $100, you're really not going to beat that. So I do recommend that you pick this pistol up if that is something that you are in the market for. It's kind of Glock style. There's a safety right there on the trigger, which I'm not a super big fan of, but hey, you know, I don't use it, so there's also that. Ooh, that's a lot more dirty than I thought it was. Let's get in there and clean that. But yeah, this thing's great, works reliably. The only other issue that I've had with it, occasionally some of the mags have not gotten all the way through when I've been not hammer firing, but kind of spam firing the gun a little bit, just trying to see how quickly I can shoot it. And that might have been just because my propane was a little bit on the lower side at the time. So I don't want to necessarily fault the gun for that. That could have been operator error on my part. So we're going to go ahead and put the thing back together, take the inner barrel and outer barrel, put it back in like so, slide it in, and you can take your spring and your guide rod. The guide rod's got a little nub there that's going to go inside the hop-up chamber housing right there. You'll hear it click when it kind of sits in there. Nope, that's not it. There we go. So now that's in there pretty solid. Always do a little bit of lubricant. Silicone's not horrible. I'm going to actually probably start switching over to grease here soon. I know I've said that a couple times. I do mean that. I just haven't found a grease that I'm really comfortable with yet. That's all it needs. Go ahead and slide it back on the gun. Lock it back. Put it forward. Make sure that it re-engages the trigger. There's the reset. And yeah. So overall, very good gun. Really enjoy it. Until next time, guys, this has been Tony from Mag Monkeys Airsoft, signing off. Peace.